guys, today we're going to be doing some more of the Rice franchise, guys. Today we're going to be playing Temple, so let's hop into the game.
Glad to have you with us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. EA Sports College Football with a terrific matchup on this Thursday night. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The option, he'll keep it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Shakes him in. He smashes his way through.
I should have been calling the legal block for that.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Red pass, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Smith. Might have a chance. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. To send the tight end in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop. And how about that spin move? Turn that into an 8-yard gain. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Mason. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Now adjusting. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Offside. So the offense, boy,
I was gonna they should just take their points, because I'm not going to go outside again. I would be actually conservative.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return.
Why'd they block him that way? They filled the only hole there was.
Dallas offense who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I'll tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions.
We're going to save Jackson for the second.
Make an impact on this game, making guys...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Falk. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on the money. Finally brought down.
Jackson gets the first down.
It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Got a little grass, and he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
You just kicked us out of field goal range.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
No, he didn't. I watched that. That was not a penalty. Oh, never mind. It could have been a little bit blocked.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen,
they should call holding there.
Last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Bermudez. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
What? Why did I give you him?
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards.
See, we didn't touch him. He's still standing.
Stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Mason. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. The give is to Smith. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat.
And he's sacked.
Great pressure by this defense. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And we'll start the 2nd quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They are searching for any type of answer they can find. Snags it and he's open. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good solid pickup on that play. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And I think one thing...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on
Good job, Michelle.
and they keep the drive alive. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on.
Bears out to the races. Touchdown, Rice.
And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point.
And Rice is up by 1.
And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. With the catch, it's Freeman. Snags it, and there's running room. He was
And he tracked down.
races and maybe another step or 2, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. The Owls are flying down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Chase. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Smith. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. He's got him. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up
You
a
can't
lot
get it.
there. Moved it forward just a few. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they
That puts them up by 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Finds his man, it's Lane. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks, it's Lane. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Rice rushes to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. Buys a little extra time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Yeah.
I tried to throw it away.
Stop, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off play action. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. But wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
There's something.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. Got some room.
What is this? Our dude just gets shoved in the back, and it's not an illegal block.
Touchdown, Owls!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rushes on him. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Lane.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score.
What is that?
On 4th down.
What is that? Our lineman just got shot to the ground.
They'll move the wide receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Snagged out of the air.
That's a legal block in the back.
First down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I had holding, too.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Can't get him to the ground. Jumped on top.
How does he take 3 hit sticks and not fall over?
That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Rice rushes to the line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lane. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He hits the slide, and he's converted this fourth down to keep the drive moving. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
It's caught! He's in the end zone! Touchdown run!
Touchdown Rice! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. It's caught. There he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Smith. Finding, headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get it down at the 1-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Keeps it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle.
What are you doing? You just let him run by.
Down Owls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Stepping to the right. The short hands, it's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Rice rushes to the line.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. On the delay, it's Smith. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. On the move. Maybe a crease. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? There he goes. Plows through the defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and
that's going to be our bowl of hopes.
In the game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
And we lost. So we have been eliminated from bowl contention. Jamil Rice, the 4-star from Texas, commits. So does Marquise Murphy. DJ Cummins goes to Oregon State. I will thank him for his visit. Alright, there we go. Red shirts. The power is to Curry Brown. He's going to get the start this week due to him being a senior. So I'm going to change all those off camera. Okay guys, that's going to be the end of this video. In the next one, we're going to be playing 5-5 Army, so I'll see you on the next one. Peace.